last video, my last YouTube. Oh no.
NBA 2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best 2K TV moments of 2K20 and first looks at what's coming up in my team for 2K21.
Really bad news on the injury front today, Hornet. Turns out we've got a worst-case scenario brewing with Kyrie Irving's injury, and he's going to miss a significant chunk of time.
Not worried at all, Hank. I think they'll be just fine.
Come on, Hornet. You and I both know how important he is to their success. They're going to have a hard time bouncing back from this one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry, Kyrie. Prayers up, brother. Prayers up.
Yeah, appreciate that, H-Man. Coming up next, we're going to talk about Kyrie's injury and how it affects the playoff race. But first, we're going to give you some music to enjoy this. Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex.
Get hip or get stuck.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. All right, here we go, sports fans. Tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Los Angeles Lakers. And looking at Los Angeles, they've definitely been generating momentum. They are really playing at a high level right now, going 8-1 over the last 9 games. And Kenny, we get to watch Shea in this one, a player who's taken one of the more interesting paths to the NBA.
It was so interesting that I couldn't even follow it all, Ernie. It was like a bounce around from place to place, but Shea really had to fight his way into the league. He got his shot through some connections. We're not going to say how, but through some connections, and he made a name for himself in those workouts.
You look at Shea, he's become more famous for his name than he has for his game.
True.
It's one to get the opportunity, but to stick around, you have to continually prove.
Right now, it's time for the tip.
Yeah.
Kevin Harlan standing by to bring us the play-by-play.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, the Thunder, 5 games behind.
You know, for Los Angeles, they haven't needed any time to find their footing this season. The guys gelled right away. The coaching staff has done a terrific job. It's been a dream start to the year for them.
It's been nice to see the early puzzle pieces come together, complement one another, and it's really gotten off to a hot start.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, Oklahoma City Thunder has moved up the rankings defensively year after year. Coach Billy Donovan said, "I've said it all along. We've got to be a team that hangs our hat on defense. With their size and athleticism, there's no reason they can't be the best defense in the league." Kevin?
And they bring that physicality. Thank you, David. Looking at the long season ahead, Brent, as a veteran player, what are some of the habits that keep your body going strong, staying healthy?
Teams have really gotten hip to the idea that we need to rest our star players as much as possible. So efficiency with the work that they do, I think, is the most important thing. Star guys who get into practice and are on the court for 50 minutes to an hour every day so that there's a rhythm that they can keep and the teammates can keep up along with them on the floor. That's what it's about for those guys. Maintenance, maintenance, maintenance.
And now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, outside. That one goes in. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
The combination of power and finesse just is automatic when LeBron gets down low. One of the most efficient paint players in the game.
Alexander can't get it to go. Here's McKinney. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
This season, the Thunder continue to be one of the more dominating teams on the glass.
Just wonder how much Steven Adams has been the catalyst for that kind of mentality. We know that offensively he's always in there to grab rebounds, but it's part of what they know is important in any possession is collecting the ball.
Shot clock at 6. And Adams kicks it over to Schroeder. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. James against Schroeder over Robertson. And LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Adams. Pass to Schroeder. And nothing is falling for him right now. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Thunder. And scored by Robertson. Here's the break. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Finish off the break.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's McKinney. And it's Noel with the rebound. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 3, stolen by McGee. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. The shot's good.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Mike Muscala comes in for Adams. And Terrence Ferguson subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Dion Waiters. Down low. And Noel kicks to Muscala. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And for Coach Billy Donovan of the Thunder, a lot on the line. In his last year of a 5-year contract with the team, the end result of this team will determine his future with the franchise.
Well, this team has never missed the playoffs under his watch, and the interesting thing with the massive trades that happen in the offseason, how much Billy Donovan gets the opportunity now to teach and coach this group of players.
Here's Schroeder. Head That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's McKinney, kept alive. The shot's good from McGee. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Noel kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Noel. To the wing right side. Here's Schroeder. Oklahoma City keeps it going, and here's shot clock at 14 seconds.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Here's McKinney. He's guarded by Schroeder, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Most every team now, Brent, looking to run when they can run. Who's the most lethal big man in transition? And get baseline to baseline in a hurry and make a difference at the other end.
I don't think I've seen any player do the type of things at his size and with his stride than Giannis. I just think there were eye-popping plays that people could not wrap their head around what it is he could do. Taking 2 steps from half court, lengthening out his right arm to finish at the rim, grabbing offensive rebounds from the block, not taking any steps and dunking it over the top and getting to the free throw line. Giannis running in transition as a big is a problem for the defense.
And all that on the offense, but on his defensive side, he was always doing the same kind of things defensively. Blocking shots, blocking out, whatever the case may be.
Yep, causing, just the simple fact of being a deterrent, Kevin, to people coming into the lane and using that length. Giannis Antetokounmpo is something special in that regard.
Both ends of the floor, totally. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here's Dennis Schroeder. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
All checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here's Robertson. Started by Green. Back to Robertson. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. Paul for 3. Gets the 3-pointer ball. Paul's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Thunder.
That basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. That's good for McKinney. Well, you have to applaud Shea for doing what he feels is right. I heard that, Greg, after a recent game, he made sure to spend time with his family.
And that is something that you don't see enough of from the young rookies coming into the league. Glad to hear that Jay remembers that ultimately it is all about the fans.
Here's Paul. Basket good. Paul's got 10.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's McKinney, defended by Paul. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City. The Lakers have won 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Lakers also with the sub, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Muscala. Robertson with it. Working on Green. Robertson can't hit.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Good work defensively by Morris. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game for sure, talks about his knack for making a lot of steals, forcing turnovers.
The steals thing is just something that I've always had a knack for doing, and just I think it's because I watch so much basketball.
You hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits, what they like to do, gives them a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Oklahoma City right now, Gilgeous-Alexander at the 1 with Ferguson at the 2. Mike Muscala out there with Robertson. And it's Noel at the 5.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Under trailing by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. For Murray. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
You can see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
Well, a look at that 2018 Clippers draft pick, Gilgeous-Alexander. His incredible size at the point guard spot makes him one of the more intriguing players from that class. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed. Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
To the middle, there's Noel. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. And last season with Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you could see what he was capable of with his length.
Well, he is just so difficult to slow up when he's running downhill at a defender. Already a plus defender in his offense coming along. He could be a scary figure at that point guard position.
Takes it from 10, and the jumper falls for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heel every time the ball comes inside.
Here's McKinney. Basket counts. And the Lakers lead by 3.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by McKinney. And Noel kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 12. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first.
Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Nerlens Noel checks in for Muscala. Andre Robertson comes in for Gallinari. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Terrence Ferguson. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Paul. With the teardrop, the rebound by the Lakers. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint. Out to the right wing. Noel against McGee. Fires the 3, and he sinks it from deep. 3-pointer good from McKinney. McKinney's got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. Now here's Paul, covered by McKinney. Paul out outside. McGee with the block. But they'll get another chance. Count that one. 6 points for Dennis Schroeder.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. McKinney, no good.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Here's McKinney, defended by Paul. 18 feet out. It's open by out.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Noel.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. Second, the Thunder.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Have to give some credit to the defense by Schroeder there, making that attempt as difficult and uncomfortable as he possibly could.
And it's Adams on the follow. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the point from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Here's McKinney, defended by Paul. McKinney, no good. Up top, Robertson. Paul with 3, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, what we've seen here tonight, Chris Paul can put points up on the board still in a hurry, just carrying the offensive load right now.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. Foul. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even. Checks in for Adams. Mike Muscala comes in for Gallinari. Ferguson's checked in for Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Paul. Taking a look at Los Angeles. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's McKinney in at the point guard. Schroeder outside. No good with the triple. The Lakers trail. For the tie. Here's Davis. That misses and a chance to tie it there. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Shoots from the elbow. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
McKinney. They get it back.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
That one drops for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
Here's McKinney. And the layup's good off the glass. McKinney's got 16.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. Floats one up. Goes back up, and Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis, rises up and swats that shot away.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Back to Noel. Right wing.
Oh, no.
And he comes up with the deuce. 10 points for him.
Whenever Schroeder sees a hole in the defense, he is ferocious in how he exploits it.
Here's McKinney and the rejection by Noel. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The shot's good from McGee. The Thunder with the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Noel. Kicks to Ferguson. Schroeder looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the inside. And the slam up by McGee.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Oklahoma City's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Muscala. Schroeder outside. High post shot. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Schroeder continuing to build his confidence, shooting the ball from the perimeter. I'd like to see him square up and sink those J's.
Greg, last season, Dennis Schroeder transitioning to more of a 6-man role with the Thunder.
And for his first go at that role, I thought Schroeder looked really good. He's always been able to score and create, and coming off the bench might be the best spot for him.
Ferguson for 3. The shot's good, and the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Lakers call time here. Now the shot clock resets to 14 seconds and an offensive rebound. Brent, you like that change?
I think digging into the numbers a little bit, Kevin, it only affects about 3% of total possessions.
Is that all?
Yeah, throughout the course of the year. Not in any given game. So it's very, 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 very minimal what happens. But what I like is that players have to reset quickly with 14 on the clock. And I think coaches are starting to think about how it is they might have quick sets as opposed to getting the ball to the top of the key and trying to run through a traditional set. Maybe you have quick sets after the reset to get yourself a better shot.
A strategy. Both free throws good for McKinney. Now Schroeder, he's got 12. Adams outside. Schroeder, left side. McGee with the block. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Oklahoma City's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now here's Schroeder, covered by McKinney. Adams dishes to Schroeder. Target with his 3. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Right side, Green. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder outside. Doesn't go either for Schroeder.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Kuzma outside. Back to Green. For the lead. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that is what he does, just deadly beyond the arc. Green is one of those guys you cannot afford to leave for a second.
Schroeder, and a quick assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Schroeder's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Here's McKinney. He's guarded by Schroeder. McKinney, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Now the pass to McGee. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to McKinney. Baseline Shea on the way, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And he should thank the chief for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive. He's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
Schroeder hits them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's McKinney. Pass to McGee. In the corner, Murray with it. Over Robertson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Thunder. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the hump.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Robertson and Gallinari at the small and power forward positions. Paul out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. McGee, the pass to McKinney, over Paul. And it's off the back rim, no good. Oklahoma City's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. No good on the shot. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's McKinney. Gallinari brings the double team. And McGee kicks to Murray. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Green against Gallinari. 5 to shoot. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. 1-0 here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be empty. Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Here's McKinney. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. McKinney's got 24 points.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
To take the lead, pops in the layup for 2. McKinney's got 12 points in just the second half.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Ball looking over the floor. This now to Adams. Gallinari against Davis. 5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Robertson, he's checked in. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Schroeder missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Pulls up on the wing. Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. LA's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs. All check in for Dennis Schroeder. So he gets them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
The shot's good from Paul.
That is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
Here's McKinney, defended by Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from McKinney. Thunder trailing by 3. Passes it to Gallinari. To the paint. Here's Adams. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
That doesn't happen all that often, but Steven Adams stepping up big here.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. I love this.
And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Lakers shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Here's McKinney. Here's LeBron. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 3.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now here's Paul. He started closer. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. LeBron James on the wing. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Here's McKinney. And it goes down 2 points. McKinney's got 10 points in the quarter.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice.
Time now for an injury report. And let's get an injury update on Nerlens Noel with David Owen.
Hey guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack. He's out. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Now here's Paul, covered by McKinney. Here's the teardrop.
LeBron using his big mitts there, comes in handy on defense, getting up there to spike that one away.
Here's Davis, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City. That's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
All up top, guarded by McKinney. And it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Shots good by McKinney.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Owen.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. We're going to make a move. It's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do: defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
And here's Robertson. The floater kicks it out to Paul on the arc. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Here's Adams. On the wing, Robertson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Quick feet and active hands that time from Waiters. He affected the shot.
And so the Lakers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. Brett Barry and David Elder. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. The 2K Sports postgame show.
And welcome back to the studio here on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in a moment to speak with our postgame guest who's standing by on headset near the locker rooms.
Hey, this is Kenny, man. You've been pretty much unstoppable the last few games. What's the difference over this stretch?
Oh man, the difference is gotta be the fans. So many people encourage me on a daily basis. They send me inspirations. Now I know a lot of players out there say they ignore stuff said about them on the social, but let's be real. How do you not see that? I've gotten a lot of love over this last stretch. People excited, you know, they see me. It's a good thing.
Okay.
They just want to be a part of it.
Okay, I like that. Keeping it real.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaq, for Kenny, for Kevin Harlan, for the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Let's do this. I like shoes.
Welcome back to Hank and the Hornet. We're joined now by Che, one of the primary architects of this winning streak, and we want to thank you for coming on, Che.
Architect, I like that. No problem.
Absolutely. You got the drawing table out, so obviously you guys are in a nice little groove right now.
Moving and grooving, Che.
What I'm wondering is, what has been your key to success, and can you guys keep it going?
Key to our success. Let's see. You know, I think just everyone being on the same page. From the top of the organization on down. You know, we're all pulling in the same direction here.
Yeah. Can you keep the streak going, though?
I don't see why not. We've got some good teams coming up, but we're pretty good too, Hank.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
I guess you can say that.
Shout to Drake. Huge Raptors fan.
Look, Che, don't mind Hornet. He barely graduated kindergarten.
Took me 3 tries, Hank.
All right, you see what I'm still talking about? All right, look, anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time, so we're going to let you go, but thanks so much for joining us, Che. Always a pleasure having you on.
Hey, you got it.
All right, got a quick commercial.
Thanks.
This last win makes 6 straight for the home team, and I'll tell you what, you've got to be impressed with what these guys are doing.
Oh, phenomenal stuff.
It really is hard to find fault when a team is producing like this, but I guarantee you that the coaching staff is looking at the film and finding still things they can improve on.
Oh, yeah, you got to keep grinding, baby.
Absolutely. That's really the only worry here. Complacency. It's human nature to get satisfied after so much success, lose your edge a little. So the big challenge now is how do you keep these guys motivated? Speaking of motivation, we've actually got some audio from inside the huddle that we want to play for you guys. It's some really great insight into the mind of a coach there. I think you're going to love it. But first, we're going to do some music. You're listening to Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex.
Get hip or get stuck.
What's up, Levi?
Hey, Che. Hey, the Gatorade reps here. I want to introduce you to her. They're thinking about working you into the fold. We just got to up your profile.
Oh, word. Okay. Hey, anything I should know?
Absolutely. Lesson number 1, be yourself. They love that.
I don't really think that's a lesson.
What would you call it?
Like more of advice. Lessons are more media.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks for the advice. Reese.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Want to introduce you to the NBA's next big thing. This is my man, Che.
Hey, what's up?
Nice to meet you. Next big thing.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
So I wanted to talk to
Before
you
you get into your thing, I know how long did you compete?
Yeah.
Love you for it.
Yeah.
But we're actually in the middle of something.
Oh, do your thing.
So
Sorry to interrupt.
we're gonna keep on doing this, but we will see you around.
All right.
Yeah.
Che.
Yeah. You're in great hands, Che. Levi is my guy.
Yeah. Was that lesson 2?
No. You know, it's just a cater to the stars. You understand?
It seemed like a trick, right?
No, it went great. Just get that out of your head. It's perfect. It'll work out.
All right. I trust you.
Why does that sound like a threat?
I trust you, Levi.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, bro.
Have a good trip.
See you
when you get back.
Let's get this going.
Okay. Reese.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for your time.
Are you being facetious?
Very generous.
Okay.
Very generous. Good seeing you.
Love you.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right. You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here's what they're starting with. Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Me too, man.
Thanks, Che.
You're welcome. See y'all later, all right?
All right.